Transition, if you're lucky, happens over a lifetime. So let's talk about transition over a lifetime. What I am is a 63-year-old trans woman who transitioned over 44 years ago. What I'm not is a doctor, so I'm not going to give you any medical advice. What I'm going to share comes from my own lived experience and the lived experiences of my friends, some of which I've known since before my own transition. Now, if you hear something that you disagree with, remember, this is my experience and the experiences of my friends. I'll begin with saying that everyone's transition is their own. Things like how old you are when you start, how much money you have, and how much time you have to devote to transition will also impact your transition. Let's start at the very beginning. Everyone, at the start of their transition, becomes very self-conscious. All your thoughts and attention are on yourself. You'll spend a lot of time searching the faces of everyone you come in contact with to see what they think about you, to see if they can tell. In the beginning, before finding what your own style is, you're probably going to overshoot and wear something that's completely inappropriate for your stage of transition. That's bound to shake your dysphoria wide awake. Let's talk about hormones. Estrogen. Estrogen only gives, it only adds, it doesn't take anything away, unlike T, which gives and takes. Estrogen works slowly. She takes her time. Taking more doesn't speed anything up. In the beginning, after taking your hormones, it's very common to feel very happy. It's also very common to be taken over by a wave of fishiness. When you first start taking hormones, you might notice that you bruise more easily. I used to say, if people look at me really hard, I bruise. By the third month, you should see a darkening of the areola and a spreading of it too. Shortly after that, you might find that there's a hard little knot behind each of them. Depending on your age, that could be the start of your second puberty. You're going to get softer, not only your skin, but your whole body. That's because you've developed a layer of fat right underneath your skin. You don't have to eat more or gain weight. What you have to do is eat well. Eat nutritionally dense food. Even though for things to work you don't have to gain any weight, you will, because you're going to retain water. Water retention is a fact of life. You may notice, and if you don't notice, everyone else is going to notice that maybe you're a little snippier than usual. It's not uncommon to be short with people and bark occasionally. It's not uncommon to feel impatient. You know that kind of impatience that you feel when you're kind of late for something and nothing's going quick enough? Well, that's what you're going to feel. That's something you're going to have to recognize and learn to manage about yourself. And since we're talking about patience, this seems like the perfect time to tell you that I have a lot more to tell you, but you're going to have to wait for another video. I haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet.